Morning, folks. We're headed north of Reno again today. And Adam's changing a tire to start the morning off with. It's gonna be a good day. Alright, got Henry here. Finally got up to the ranch. Didn't have any more problems. We're gonna go wrangle Adam's horses for him. So, hey boys. Whoop! Go on, boys. Hup! It's a Saturday, so everybody's out enjoying their toys, I guess. Ollie's not gonna go with us today when we actually start gathering and working cattle and stuff. He don't show it right now because I give him a half of a pain pill this morning, but he's pretty sore here lately. We're about 4 weeks out from being at the Knot Creek right now, and he kind of never come out of being sore from that big trip. And the last 2 days we were pre-vacking calves there at the home place ranch, and he was pretty sore, so I think he's gonna get a couple months off here. I bring him along just because it breaks his heart when I don't. But I think after we get Adam's horse saddled and all that good stuff and get to where we're gonna trailer to, I think he's gonna spend the day in the pickup. He's gonna be mad about it, but it'll be best for him. Anyways, we'll catch up with you guys once we get there. All right, we're where we need to go. We're gonna put Ollie in the trailer. It's gonna make him very sad, but when we go back by the trailer here in a couple hours, we'll get him and he can help us with the last part of it. Ollie, come on. Come on. Ollie, let's go. Ollie, come on. Go on. Thank you. Yes, you're a good boy. And now he's gonna make all the sad dog noises. Adam just went around and got a couple that were outside the fence. From what I understand, we're gonna gather everything that's kind of down low in this canyon here and take them up over the hill towards the ranch. The opposite of what we did last time we were up here, basically. Could be wrong on the plan, subject to change.
We want these cattle to come off the hill right here or up the canyon, and they're back up here, so we'll go up the canyon, kind of sneak around these cows so they don't take up the mountain. We get them to come down this way, get them back down this creek so we can get them captured.
Perfect. Where we started riding is in this canyon here below us, so that'll give you guys a little bit of a idea of the plan.
It's pretty narrow, so they get in front of us. Don't want it to be a foot race, trying to get through the canyon on them, try to sneak around them.
Gotcha.
Oh, Goose! Goose, what a nice stick. Let me see. Sit. Sit down. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
He probably brings that same stick to you every time you go through this gate.
Oh, that's his stick.
That's his stick.
Yep.
It's a pretty nice stick too.
Yeah. He's the father, and that's the son.
Yeah.
So he doesn't let the kid play with his toys.
Yeah, he likes big sticks.
Yep.
Okay, we just got around this bunch. There's a bunch more up here ahead of us. We're trying to sneak up this canyon here without stirring everything up. There's a bunch of this country up that way. We're not going all the way up it today though, right?
No, we're just going up to where we can gather this little canyon, because we gathered all this yesterday.
Okay.
Corey was farming yesterday. He couldn't come help.
I wasn't farming. I was pre-backing calves at the home
He
place.
was farming, but so we're just gonna get up here and get around this little bunch, get around this last canyon right here, and grab anything, and then if anything sneaked out of the pasture last night, that we put them in the little holding field overnight. If anything got out, then we'll catch them right here and make sure they all get to the ranch.
Gotcha. I wasn't farming because we don't have no silage on the place.
Were you wearing a ball cap like today?
Yeah, for the camera.
Yeah.
Because a cowboy hat, this is a full disclaimer for YouTube. A cowboy hat with the GoPro on my head hurts. After about an hour, it makes my head sore. So I wear this ugly ball cap to deal with that.
If you can't wear your GoPro on your cowboy hat, you ain't no cowboy.
Okay, Dale Brisby.
He'd probably agree. I see him wearing a cowboy hat.
Yeah, well, maybe when I'm making the money off of YouTube that he's making, maybe I'll figure out a way to wear a cowboy hat and camera.
Maybe Pat will need a job and he can just be the video man.
Yeah, he's if you want to come be a video man, I will pay you in experience, stories, and feed you lunch.
He'd just be an apprentice, like how Dale Grisby set it up.
Yep.
Interns. Interns is welcome.
Yeah, videoing interns. You don't even have to know how to ride a horse, because I have horses that have never been ridden for people that have never ridden. You can learn together. Okay, so we're gonna head up out of the canyon right here. That was graceful, Henry. Wasn't how I'd have done it, but okay. Alright, Adam's gonna go that way, back towards the canyon we just came out of. I'm gonna grab these and take them to that other bunch and see if I can figure out why I got an extra calf here. And take those down and around, and we'll meet Adam down towards the fence line where the dog had the stick. Sure miss having Ollie with me, but he needs a break. He's 8 years old, and that's pretty old for a cow dog. So I want to try and make sure and give him the rest he needs to where I don't ruin him. So he's in the trailer for now. And that's probably the answer to our extra calf right there. Okay, we got a bunch of calves right here. I got one cow way up on the ridge line. She's looking down here, but I'm gonna probably have to go get her. We'll head up that way. Alright, just got up top. That cow's headed down right there. Hopefully she'll go down and pick one of them calves up. I'm gonna kind of look around right here just a second. She just come up here to get this better feed. Kind of respecting old cow that'll travel to get feed, but I would have been a bit happier with her if she would have took her calf with her. Adam's down below me there. I don't see anything else up here. Yep.
I got most of them going.
Yep.
And then I'll take these and get most of them off the dog. Just go down, and then like kind of right there, like that green gate's on your right hand side, and you'll kind of go where the water is.
Yeah.
That you call the water, you know.
That we came through.
Them cow trailers come back on the top road.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, back down in the canyon there.
I go down and then come up, and then maybe peek back over and see how I'm doing.
All right.
Like you can kind of see where it's a bluff. You just poke up right there, then you can see all this.
Okay. Adam's gonna take these cows from me and use his dogs to get them gathered with that big bunch that we could see when we were getting around that cow that was up high. And we're gonna go back down into the canyon and grab whatever's still there and not head it out. He said there's a trail that kind of joins back up to where he's headed. We'll try and find and bring our cattle that we pick up that trail. Divide and conquer. Okay, so we're looking down into the little draw that we rode up in the canyon that Henry and I are headed back down into. Just to give a little bit of lay of the land. The headquarters is that way, the pickup is that way. You can't quite see it from here. And up this canyon, and then it kind of, the cow trails and the road crawl out of it up this way. Above us here is a big dry lake bed. I believe next week we're going to gather that lake bed, and that's a pretty big day. It was cold and windy last year doing that, and it was a long day for sure. I was pretty happy to get finished up, and the cab of that truck with the heater certainly felt good afterwards. But like I said over in coastal California, if a guy buys good gear, it makes thick brush and cold weather and stuff like that a lot more tolerable. But anyways, I'm gonna get off of this hill here and head down this canyon and look for that trail. So we got one cow pretty diligently walking up this canyon. I'm gonna get down to her and have a look at her and decide whether I want to let her back, thinking maybe she's got a calf up here, or whether we're gonna push her down further. So these cattle were gathered from some higher country yesterday. I wasn't here, I was pre-vacking calves. Okay, she's tight bagged, so that means her calf must have got left up there. I'm gonna let her go. That's not a knock on the cowboys that were here yesterday or anything like that. Everybody has left a calf at some point or another, and she'll go up there and find her calf, and then we'll get her next week when we go back up and re-ride that country. Okay, we got a bunch of cattle here. We got a pair dropping down off that hill. I'm gonna just sit right here and let them come down on their own. And then I believe that trail we need to go up is just right there. So once she gets down here, we'll head up that way. Oh, I gotta go get her, and these cattle are gonna beat me down low. Hi, sister. Shh, go on. Hey. So I'll get these headed down Nick Canyon there, and then I'll poke up above there where Adam wanted us to come out and make sure he's not having a fight up there. Okay, Adam's right there. These cattle are all gonna fall down right where those cattle that just went down that canyon are headed. So I'm gonna circle around this way and make sure that everything's going according to Adam's plan here, and bump these cows down in the process. All right, everything's going good, right where we want them to be. We're just letting them drift kind of easy so they stay paired up. We're gonna go back over here and make sure they don't try and head up the canyon or anything goofy like that. Adam's gonna go knock those off the hill. We're gonna go right back through that gate that we came through where that black and white dog had that stick. So we're winning. And that's why we came back over here. So we need to get ahead of them and point them down the canyon. Wish I had Ollie right now. I could send him. Oh well. All right, girl, summer's over. Go on. Huh. Huh. Another drink? All right. You act like it's 105 out, Henry. Henry has been on some pretty hot days, dry days, where he passed up an opportunity to take a drink and didn't see another opportunity for a long while. He got a little bit savvy. Now he makes sure and stays hydrated, which makes me happy because it lessens the chance of colic by a lot. They start getting dehydrated and then get to water and tank up a bunch. Kind of risky. Some days it can't be avoided though. We're just gonna bump these down the canyon like this. That gate's right down there off that rock slide. Adam's right up there just below the ridge line, working them cattle. Cattle on the bottom are trailing good. These girls are just taking the high road down. The fence comes down there. I've been here a few times before, so it doesn't bother me because I know the country. Henry's just picking his path here across the rocks. So when you see fences out on the range and they got these little plastic flippers, that's government program to show birds, especially sage grouse and chucker and stuff like that, that's kind of low flying, to show them where that top wire of that fence is, because somebody apparently at one time saw a bird hit one of those and it hurt their feelings or something. So now the government pays people to go around in the desert and put them things on. I come across a guy putting those on one time. I said, if I give you a pair of fencing pliers and some wire, would you splice any broken wires you come to? He said, nope, all I'm doing is putting these clips on. Typical government employee. Well, as you can see, Adam's cattle coming down now. The gate's right there at the bottom. These cattle are going to wad up against it. We'll be one step closer. Adam wanted me to make sure that YouTube knows that Goose is taking his stick with us.
Yeah, he takes it home.
He takes it home. Adam will put some lacquer on it and hang it from the wall in his living room. It almost looks like a log cabin built out of small sticks.
Yeah.
Ollie. Hi, Bubba. How are you? You want out? All right, I'll let you out.